Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sick Talk. I love having you guys listening to the show, regardless of the negative name, but you still come and listen. So I appreciate that. Now, because in this show, I talk about meaningful things that really matters, and I provide some education on Bitcoin, just what I understand and what I know. I like to share the most I can. So this is what you're gonna find in this podcast. Again, I really appreciate that your time. And now let's talk about our energy, our time we are spending into the economy. So when I look at the society now, and I look at so many people relying on the government, a lot of people in welfare. So, and that scares me because these people they don't eat without a government paycheck. Okay, so if the government decided, hey, we're not sending you money anymore, these people don't eat. They go starve to death. And especially most of those people, they are very obese, like very super big, super heavy, and it's hard for them to get a job, like work. They may get a job, but I don't know if they could like handle the type of job. Like I'm just like I'm not. This is not like saying, oh, these people in welfare they can't work. That's not the point. What I'm saying is these people they haven't worked for years. Okay, for years they never work. It's like going back to work or start working after all these years. It's not gonna be like easy. But most importantly, okay, these people they just rely, right, on the government, right? So what type of jobs they're gonna get to sustain them, to help them really? So this is the whole thing that's gonna come down to when these things collapse. Because as we're looking at it right now, like we have a currency collapsing, but we have like a bunch of people in denial. They don't understand that it's a currency collapse. They think it's an inflation problem. The problem is the system is collapsing. Have you hear what's going on in England right now? Like the bond market, like they have to step in. Central bank has to step in to print money so they can save the retirement fund. So what does that mean? To translate that this is meaning the government, right, has to step in to say, hey, I'm gonna pay the retirees money. I'm gonna print money to pay the retirees, right? Because essentially the retirement funds, right, they was gambling with the people's money. Okay, so by gambling with the people's money, they fucked up. So now interest rate is rising. So when you're taking so much leverage, right? So you have to sell one asset to buy another asset, to sell that, buy that, by unselling, selling, and the whole thing collapsed. So the emperor has no clothes. So that's what's going on over there, and it's not stopping anytime soon. It's the beginning of a complete collapse. So remember, and this is not just gonna be just England. Oh yeah, it's one country. No, because remember, all these countries, they're all interconnected. Okay, so you're definitely gonna have a negative impact on the West and so many other countries. So yeah. And now I'm talking about the welfare system, the welfare state. Okay, Fiat has done a good job creating a big welfare state, right? Because they need a bunch of people to vote for them, right? That's the problem with democracy, right? You have create a fiat system where a bunch of people crying for help, and they all say, hey, if you give me money, I will vote for you. So now they take this group of people, they say, I'm gonna sign a contract, and every time they send them money, and then they take the money, the government money. Now they're gonna vote the person who wanna give them money, right? So that's the problem with the fiat system. So now what's funny is when this thing collapses, I don't know what these people are gonna do, because now you have been voting people to, keep you alive. What you're gonna do when the whole system collapses, when there's no more money in the system, okay? When the currency is free falling, like inflation is crazy high, like gas prices are really way higher now. It's like gas prices have gone up like more than 100% over the past 2 years. So, like, it's crazy. So what you're gonna do as an individual who lives in welfare, when I was like 3 years ago, 5 years ago, before discovering Bitcoin, the only solution I saw to the system was welfare, like maybe UBI. That's why I was a good, Andrew Yang supporter, because I realized, okay, the system is so fucked up. We need to just say fuck it. We just give everybody money. That's what I was thinking, but that was wrong, because at the time, I was young. I didn't understand what economy is. I didn't understand the negative impact of socialism and all those things. So, and I discovered, but most importantly, because I discovered a better system, a better solution. Now, I'm not talking about just solution. Bitcoin is a step forward for a better future, right? So Bitcoin is not like just a solution. It's an evolution in the human species. So that's why I'm really supportive of this. Not only because it's helping humanity going forward, but also it's more of a when you look at it, it's more of a evolution, just like the invention of electricity and so much more. Right? Now we have, because of electricity, now we can drive our car, we can have electricity in our home, we have fridges and everything, so much advancement. When you don't think about it, but I'm from a underdeveloped country, a very poor country. So I know when you wake up, right, you have to do everything from scratch, right? You have to just light your fire. You don't have fridge. You don't have everything. You have to eat what you have now. So that's a problem. Now my storage is about to finish. It's about to up. Time's up. So I have to go, guys. I wish you guys enjoyed this, and I just have to work as well. So I have to stop that. Now, I hope you guys enjoy. Please, find yourself a job, get something to do, and protect yourself from this clown show. And Bitcoin is the lifeboat, as you may know by now. So, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you again. Bye, cover. Toxic Talk.